Tyrant here. I just finished watching episode 3 of Angel 3Piece. And, wow. Under the first 2 minutes, it gets extremely perverted. You kind of got that tone with the first two episodes. It was like really, really subtle, kind of, for the most part. But it got really, really, like, heated in, like, the first 2 minutes. And it was like, okay, that just happened. I was hoping they weren't gonna play too hard with that type of that direction, really, because in itself, even though you may feel that the story is pretty generic, with underlying concept of bullying and I'm not gonna say, well, I could say lonerism, solitude, but the way the characters are being presented, they themselves, I think, are what I feel is strong about this show. So going with episode 3, it now fully introduces, damn it, what's his name? I forgot his name right now. I'm just too deep in thought at the moment. But anyways, you get a full introduction of his sister and her overall attachment to him, and it's pretty, overall pretty generic, but she's very stern, and I really like that. And to then find out they're in the same class, and that's normal. So, but then you get a bunch in episode 3. You get a bunch of connections. Let's stick to the connections now, and then we'll go from there. So, what's her name? Kurumi, I think. So, I'm gonna say right now the main character's sister is the class president to the 3 girls, same class. We learn that they've always been kind of like in their own group as themselves since apparently the 4th grade. So they are within themselves, if you understand what I'm saying. To then later on learning that they have an older sister, quote unquote older sister, who is this character, I think it's Sakura, or no, I can't remember her surname. Anyways, who we keep seeing, and her character is a lot less aggressive than I was hoping she was going to be, because I actually liked that stern character that they gave her. To learn that it's not bad that she's a little bit more fluttery. No, that's not the word. Gentle, maybe gentle. But we understand why she was that way, and it makes sense because she herself was an orphan in Little Wing Orphanage. There we go. I remember that. And people give that sense of pity and those feelings that some people just don't want when you speak to them. You can kind of tell sometimes when people are kind of not talking down to you, but not in a very positive manner. But that's you start getting these connections, and it's like, okay, this, that, and the other thing. So that's what's making this show a little bit more, and it's bringing the overall concept of the show, judgment. Because here we go, we got a glimpse of why, or overall glimpse of why he, shoot, I can't remember his name. The main character's reason for not going to school is the bullying of his, I'm gonna say, artistic poetry skills, and it's, I want to say in this day and age, it is kind of dumb, but it happens, but if you had some mad skills with words, trust me, you have mad skills and words. Look at that, I can't even talk myself. But you can pretty much, with this concept of show, you can tell that there's a different way of isolating yourself. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Um, for different reasons and in different ways. And that's why I am enjoying the show so far. And I think I'll continue on with this show. For being the third episode, it brought a good helping of plot. He's really trying to continue to help them because this episode really, even though the focus was introducing more plot, it just the subplot was them still trying to deliver these flyers, and it's still very underwhelming. There's going to be an idea with probably the next episode or two where it's going to like flourish, and I'm hoping to see that. But I'm hoping more so to slowly start building up a little bit more character development between characters, because for the most part we've seen main character and the three girls getting along a little bit better, but now with the introductions to a little bit more introduction to the relationship between his sister and the what's her the older girl, you'll start seeing a little bit more, and it gives more time to open up the story a little bit more. But for sure, I am actually waiting and looking forward to seeing to the episode when he goes back to school. But that's I feel that's gonna be a little bit away. If it happens next episode, I think it's a little too soon for him to go back to school. Next episode, maybe the episode after that, if we can get a reasonable development in his character. But we'll see. But those are my thoughts on episode 3. So until next time, thanks for watching.